Hi everyone, this is Adrienne Williams with Archway Notary, and I just wanted to come on and give a little advice in how to save money when starting your business and the pitfalls that lies ahead. Now, you have sites, let's just say most of my money or a big chunk of my money went to advertising my business. And I use sites like Google. I use sites like Yelp. I registered with Thumbtacks, and I made a website through GoDaddy. I just use GoDaddy because that's the site that I used for my first business. So I just added on, and I like their service and their customer service. Even though there's free websites out there that you can use, like Wix and I can't think of the other site that you can use to create a free website. But the pitfalls that lies ahead, such as Google and Yelp and even Thumbtacks, is that the website to be on their website may be free, but there's a cost to be moved up in the search, or what they call to have SEOs. So it's the search engine. So that when customers go in and they type in, notary near me or notary public or loan signing agent, and signing services uses the SEOs too. So the more SEOs you have, the more your site will pop up. But in order for that to happen, you have to spend money in advertising. And I say advertising would be it's a necessary expense, because without advertising, how would others find out about you? Just because you have a Google page doesn't mean that you're going to be the first one to pop up, or that people will be able to find you. I also have a Facebook, an Instagram. Don't have a Twitter yet. I'm going to create one because I don't use Twitter, but a lot of people do. So I'm going to create a Twitter. But I said all that to say, just because you have the free pages doesn't mean that you're going to be able to reach the customers and gain the clientele that you want. So you would have to spend money to do so. But some of these sites, like for Google, they charge me $180 a year for to be moved up and to be like a preferred service for those in my area. Thumbtack, I paid $150 to be moved up and or just to be on their site basically, and receive, and for them to link you up with customers. Yelp, I don't remember signing up for them because they set a budget. When I talk to an agent, and it's an agent that represents these companies that call you. So my business, this business was only maybe a week old, and I remember speaking with an agent, and he was talking about all the benefits to signing up to Yelp and how great it would be for my business. But he said that the budget that he preferred for me was like $400. And this is a monthly budget. So I declined, and I said, no, $400. It would be a lot considering my business was only a week old. I'm not even sure how much money I could make in this business. And I hadn't made any money like in my first week, because I was still putting out money to earn and to pay for all the certifications I need in order to make money. So then he said $300. I'm like, no, I don't want to spend $300. I don't want to put that kind of money in a site that I don't use Yelp, but others use Yelp. I don't want to put out that kind of money starting out. So then he went down to $150. Again, I don't want to put that kind of money out. I just want to start out with the basic free site, and then I need to weigh my options, and I need to know how much I'm going to bring in, how much how much of my money am I going to be able to recoup? Because you want to recoup all the money you put out. And how long will it take? So, see, I said all that to say, when you create these free websites, right? When you create these free websites, there's going to be an agent that contacts you and asks you to put more money into the site so that it will boost up your business in the searches. When people go to search for you, your business will show, because not always will your business show, right? So if you pay them money, they will move your listing up. Same with the signing at services. They do the same thing. But I'm just talking about the websites now. But you also have to be careful, though, because if you put a credit card or a payment option on these websites, especially like a MasterCard, and let's say you no longer want to advertise on these sites, or you no longer want to pay for ads on these sites, and you feel like, okay, well, it's safe for me to either use a virtual credit card number, or I'm just going to get a new credit card. That doesn't work, because these sites such as Google, Yelp, Thumbtack, or these search engines, they all have an agreement with the credit card company to where they can obtain your new credit card number. So you don't even have to provide that to them anymore. They will have access to it because MasterCard will give it to them. I haven't had an instance where Visa will give it to them, but I haven't registered a Visa card on these sites. But MasterCard will share that information with them and give them your new credit card and your credit card information for them to continue to be able to collect the funds from your account, even if you decide to no longer advertise with them. So just as a forewarning, just do your research, and you're going to have to pay for advertising, but you don't have to pay for advertising on all sites. Use the sites, advertise on the sites that's mostly used by you, and then I would start there. So just take care, do your research, and be mindful of the money that you're putting out, of the contracts that you're signing, because it's a lot, because all of them will send you over a contract. And just pay attention to what you're signing, because you don't know what you're signing up for. So